Some relief for National Grid customers used to getting power outages. The electric company says a brand new substation will mean better reliability during storms. We'll have the details. A petition to explore an alternative form of government in town gains momentum. Just ahead, more information on what the petition could mean for the way East Longmeadow is run. And Santa comes to town. EL gets into the holiday spirit with the lighting of the Christmas tree, and 2 holiday concerts kick off the season. We take you there just ahead on ELCAT News Update. Good evening, I'm May Randall. We begin tonight with what's being called significant improvements in the way East Longmeadow town residents receive their power supply. After more than 2 years, National Grid has opened a brand new substation they say will ensure better reliability, especially during storms. National Grid held an official ribbon cutting at its brand new substation located on 90 acres in Hamden, right off of Allen Street. Marcy Reed, president of National Grid in Massachusetts, says the massive upgrade is critical in responding to ever-increasing weather events.
What we know is very important to all of us, to our customers and to the communities we serve, is to have a really strong, resilient, and safe electric infrastructure. And so behind all of that, and then also thinking back to some of the events that we had in 2011, whether it was the tornado which ripped up Tinkham Road in Wilbraham and up over the mountain into Munson, or the Hurricane Irene, which was maybe a little bit east of here, but then the 2011 snowstorm, which we certainly remember, or any of the storms since. Resilient, strong electric networks are very important to our customers, being able to retain their power and basically use the commodity that is so vital to their daily lives.
Bottom line, the new substation, Reed says, more securely connects National Grid's 6,500 customers in East Longmeadow, Wilbraham, Hamden, Munson, and Palmer to the larger Massachusetts power grid.
This project will actually help to provide us a redundant supply to the area. So if there are local on the street outages, this won't fix that. We still have to go chase those tree branches and limbs, but this project allows us to switch those customers to other supplies. If we lose a transmission line in one area, we can switch people over to this project, and so it provides basic redundancy to the area. It's very important. If you've had outages in the past, what this project will do is allow us more flexibility how to feed the towns in the area. It will not stop tree limbs from falling in front of your house, and when that happens, you still have to call us and we'll come and fix the local distribution line. These are large transmission lines and will provide the very, very needed redundancy to the area, and I'm really happy because this is going to be a big improvement to the area.
On hand for the ribbon cutting, officials from several Western Mass towns, including members of the East Longmeadow Board of Selectmen. Board member Angela Thorpe.
This is huge. Hopefully we won't have any more outages, but as you know, the young lady said, it won't stop if a tree or a car hits your power line. However, this is going to increase the reliability for our town, and with the seniors that we have in town and with the nursing homes that we have, it's imperative that that life juice keeps flowing. And also for our youth, like everything else, everything ages, and so with this update, we're looking forward to reliable service. And our townspeople are pretty vocal when it's not working, so it's nice that they included the public on this update, and so hopefully it'll bring it up a little bit. Doesn't mean they're not going to hear from us if the power goes out, which they should, and we should let them know. But hopefully this does increase the reliability, and we will be watching.
Part of the new project also includes upgrades to a 1-acre substation here in town. Also making headlines tonight, a petition drive to look into the possibility of changing the form of government in East Longmeadow is kicking into high gear. The petition drive was formed last spring by a group called the East Longmeadow Town Government Review Committee. Sid Starks is chairman of the committee.
And the East Longmeadow Government Review Committee is a group of individuals in East Longmeadow that want to look at the current form of government. Now, when we looked at the current form of government 10 years ago, the committee and the town decided to keep it the same with the 3 selectmen. However, there are options out there. There's town manager. You can also have a mayoral form of government or a hybrid form of government. The issue for the Government Review Committee is to get it on next April's ballot so that the voters can decide themselves, do they indeed want to look at this issue? Our goal is to try to keep politics out of it as much as possible and to see what's best for the residents of East Longmeadow.
The goal is to get enough signatures of registered voters to put the issue before voters in the next town meeting in May.
What our first goal is by getting the signatures is to actually put it on the ballot. This is required by the state of Massachusetts. By putting it on the ballot, again, the voters will have a chance to say, yes, we want to look at the current form of government. There may not be any change, just like 10 years ago, but it is vital that we do our due diligence every so many years, like we are now, and look at where we're at. We've got a $55 million budget, and we have 3 part-time people running the budget. If you were a corporation, that's pretty outstanding that 3 people can do that. We're not blaming the current form of government. Again, we're trying to do our due diligence to make sure that we have the most efficient form of government. What if we could save a couple of $100,000 in a certain department, or maybe a few $1,000s in a more? Public safety is of vital importance, and education is vital too. So those are areas we can look at. We could also stabilize the taxes.
The committee is hosting a petition drive Saturday, December 13th at Acres Power Equipment on Shaker Road from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They will also be at the East Longmeadow Public Library for the same time period. 'Tis this season, East Longmeadow has officially kicked off the holiday season with the annual lighting of the Christmas tree. The evening began Friday night when Santa came to town aboard a fire truck, through the Rotary, then on to the First Congregational Church. Santa presided over the lighting of the tree. All the while, the ELHS band played holiday tunes. Those in attendance enjoyed the annual nativity constructed by church members. Then, all headed inside to have a visit with Santa, pictures and hot chocolate. Also very popular on what turned out to be a very cold night. On December 3rd, the Birchland Park Middle School Music Department hosted its annual concert at the high school. And the very next night, the East Longmeadow High School Music Department put on its own holiday show. Great job by all the students involved this year and a nice way to kick off the holiday season. Well, that will do it for us tonight. Thanks for watching ELCAT News Update. I'm May Randall. Until next time, good night.